Yo, this is your boy James over at XpectoGO, bringing you guys the latest and greatest in Wizards Unite content. And today we have a new trailer, hashtag Wizarding Fridays. This came out of nowhere. Apparently this is the game intro trailer, which is pretty cool. So yeah, we're gonna do, since we're crunched on time, I got birthdays and graduation to go to today. We're going to do a top 5 things you might have missed while watching the trailer. So let's get into it. Number 1, this trailer was featured 3 months ago. It was strictly shown to the tech websites who got to play the game when they released the first look footage for Wizards Unite. A lot of the articles talked about a trailer that they watched that was 30 to 45 seconds. I actually got more details. I reached out to a bunch of those journalists and those websites. 2 got back to me, Tom Phillips over at Eurogamer and Clifford Colby over at CNET. Thank you guys. And they kind of went a little bit in depth talking about the trailer, news articles or newspapers with headlines, and the missing 5 were 4 Ministry of Magic workers and 1 Daily Prophet reporter. Number 2, gameplay nods. There's a headline talking about Sneakoscope supplier boasting record sales. Now, in the game, they are the dark detectors. They help you find these foundables, confoundables in the designated area. It's funny it's saying boast record sales because we're probably going to be buying. That's probably going to be one of the items a lot of people are going to buy along with portmanteaus. So a little nod possibly, I think, just saying how important those dark detectors, those sneakoscopes will be when playing Wizards Unite. On the Quibbler article near the end of the trailer, there's a headline, "My week without my runestones." Again, gameplay nod. Runestones are needed to get into fortresses where you can do the wizarding challenges, which helps you get a lot of XP and rare items in the game. Number 3, recurring ads. We need obliviators. Obliviators basically mess with people's memories, and so them needing more obliviators, especially throughout the trailer, that kind of tells me that incidents are occurring that aren't supposed to be occurring in the Muggle world rampantly, and we're seeing these ads before they make the headline about the London 5 missing or about the Calamity. According to this trailer, things are happening concerning Muggles seeing things that they're not supposed to from the Wizarding world before the London 5 and the Calamity. So again, we'll get into that. But the last one is from the Peachy Witchy. It's the 7 since seasons. I was trying to read the bottom part. I was like vaguely, I could barely read it, but it's basically saying there's a scent for each day of the week, apparently. Number 4, and we touched on this with number 3. So things that kind of back up my theory about possibly the Calamity or whatever existing before it was officially announced by the Ministry of Magic and the Daily Prophet reporter. First one, Aurors dispatched nationwide for exposure crisis. Nationwide, Aurors dispatched for exposure crisis. Again, that's a big deal. Nationwide, or like, that's not normal. That is not normal in the Wizarding world. Muggles gaining access to Diagon Alley. That's not normal. Could be just separate incidents, but on top of everything with the exposure crisis and them needing obliviators, I think the Calamity might have been happening before it was officially announced by the Ministry of Magic. And the 5th and final thing you might have missed from the Wizards Unite trailer. The headline of Bewitched Woman Waking Up After 200 Years of Sleep. That's a nod to Goblet of Fire, I think, during the Tri-Wizard tournament when Harry and them had to go and save their friends from under the lake. That's the spell Dumbledore used on the kids underwater so they wouldn't like drown or anything. And the second nod is from actually Matilda Grimblehawk in the Fantastic Beasts game, the Bewitched Teapot. There's a quote from Harry Potter Wiki. Matilda Grimblehawk says, "Oh, I recognize this. It's the Leaky Cauldron's floating teapot. I've had my share of strong brews from this beauty, smashed in the line of duty. It brings a tear to my eye. I wonder what could cause this kind of damage." So, I think a nod to previous canon with the Bewitched Teapot and the Lady Bewitched Sleep. So those are my top 5 things you might have missed from the trailer. Let me know if there's anything you guys saw. Comment in the section below. We'd love hearing from you guys. Also, check us out on our various forms of social media, Instagram, Twitter. We love hearing from you guys. We are excited. We got a big news coming up that we'll make official announcement for once we get that squared away. But anyway, man, you guys enjoy your day. We appreciate you guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Until next time.